For nearly 60 years, Alwin Nikolais was a modern dance pioneer of multimedia. From the beginning, he was born a dancer on November 25, 1910. He studied at Bennington College from 1938 to 1940. He trained with Hanya Holm, Martha Graham, Doris Humphrey, Charles Weidman, Louis Horst, and many other iconic artists. He started the Nikolais Lewis Foundation for Dance in 1953 in Connecticut, and it has been thriving ever since. In New York, Murray Lewis began dancing for the Nikolais Dance Company, improving his technique and expanding his conception of dance. For Nikolais, this was an opportunity to choreograph for a dancer whose physical ability and critical involvement in dance were perfectly compatible with his new work. In 1953, while continuing to perform for Nikolais, Lewis formed his own company. Unlike Nikolais, Lewis both choreographed and performed his own work. Through the intimate relationship of their two directors, the Murray Lewis Dance Company and the Nikolais Dance Theater created a dialogue that pushed the boundaries of contemporary avant-garde dance. Some of the company's major accomplishments occurred in the 1950s. The Nikolais Dance Theater was invited to its first of many appearances at the American Dance Festival. With this, and a number of appearances on television, one being The Steve Allen Show, his total dance theater has begun to take shape, and the company established itself in the forefront of American contemporary dance. With the company's 1968 Paris season at the Théâtre des Champs-Élysées, Nikolais's impact on dance grew internationally. Following Paris, the company began performing around the world. Here began a long artistic relationship with the Théâtre de la Ville, which began in 1971 and continues now after his death in 1993. As stated by PBS, this company's style includes modernized movement qualities, dance to relevant ideas. Nikolais would often present his dancers in constrictive spaces and costumes with complicated sound and sets, designed to confuse the process of dance. By placing obstacles in the dancer's way, he focused their attention on the physical tasks of overcoming these obstacles. Nikolais viewed the dancer as not only an artist of self-expression, but as a talent who could investigate the properties of physical space and movement. In 1949, while teaching in Colorado, Nikolais met a young dancer named Murray Lewis. Lewis's technique and attention to physicality impressed Nikolais. Working closely, the two began to create work that questioned the basic foundations of modern dance. At the time, Nikolais was proposing a theory he called decentralization. Decentralization held that in depersonalizing dancers through costume and design, they could be liberated from their own forms. For Lewis, this decentralization cut through the very heart of dance. Using sound collage and changing images projected on both the stage and the dancers, Nikolais could shift the focus away from any one individual dancer and concentrate on the overall effect of the production. The technique the Nikolais Lewis Foundation specializes in is spastic movements, using the set and costumes to make the piece rather than the actual dance movements, and synchronized dancing while making those shapes. As of today, the company is in great succession with their new artistic director of the company, Alberto de Saz. Currently, the Nikolais Lewis Foundation for Dance is in collaboration with the Riri Woodbird Dance Company. It tours an exciting program highlighting the mastery of both Murray Lewis's and Alwin Nikolais's choreography, with a troupe of 10 skilled dancers. This new company focuses on the study of motion rather than the study of patterns. It showcases extremely relevant and modern ideas in its choreography. The costume selections include trendy Lady Gaga-inspired outfits, while still sending important messages through dance. To learn more information about the Nikolais Lewis Dance Foundation, visit their website at nikolaislewis.org.